Hi Cancer, Rose Burnett here from Mind, Body, Soul Balance, and this is your love and romance reading for July 2018. It is a bonus reading along with the monthly reading, so don't forget to check that out as well for your star sign. It's already up on my YouTube channel. And this is a general reading, so take from it what you will, leave what doesn't resonate. And if you want a personal reading, attune to your own energy and circumstances with me, link is on this video and in the description box below. Also, if you'd like to win a personal reading with me, there's a competition on my website. You go into the monthly draw when you subscribe to my blog. You'll find that on the homepage. Simply enter that. You'll also get a bonus tarot reading from me, as well as coupons and offers you won't get anywhere else. And it's just for those people that subscribe. So let's get started with your reading. And first up, I'm going to pull you a card around your heart and soul energy by the Heart and Soul deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. And let's see what you need to know, Cancer. And this one wants to come out for you straight away. Look at that, so beautiful. And what it says is that you are dearly loved is an eternal truth, for in the grand cosmic scheme of things, only love is real and only love will remain. Love does not judge you, it just unconditionally loves you. It is the true wisdom of consciousness. Seek shelter in love, and you shall hear the song of spirit and be guided by its sacred sound. So beautiful. Okay, let's pull you some guidance from the Love and Romance deck by Doreen Virtue, and let's see what you need to know, Cancer, for July. Okay, this one wants to come out for you. Wow. If you're wondering, if you've been asking yourself this question, yes, it is your soulmate. Or if you're single, there's a soulmate partnership coming. If you've been manifesting, putting yourself out there, doing that work on self and drawing this soulmate partnership to you, it's happening in July. Okay, but you do have to take the steps you're guided to take to put yourself in the path of love's way. And for those of you that are in a new relationship going, is this the one? Well, always trust your own inner guidance, your own inner wisdom on that, because you'll know, just know there's a soulmate coming, or you're with your soulmate. Beautiful. And this reading is, of course, for couples and singles. What else do you need to know? Oh, that one so wants to come out. Just know that for those of you that have gone through a bit of heartbreak in the past, it is safe for you to love. It absolutely is. Open your heart up. Drop the barriers to love. Just let love in. The easiest way to do that is just go with the flow. Don't try and control outcomes. Don't try and control dates. Just be present and enjoy the moment. See where it takes you. Just know it's safe for you to love. Inject some playfulness, Cancer. Absolutely. To recapture the romance, if you're in a relationship and it's been a little bit stale lately and you need to inject some more passion and fun into it, think of some activities you can do that can inject that playfulness, adventure, joy back into your love life. Just allow your own natural spirit to shine. Beautiful. All right, Cancer, what else do you need to know? Here we go. Not only got the playfulness card, you've got the flirt card. I love the flirt card. I think it's hilarious. We often don't do enough flirting. It's about being lighthearted, about letting somebody know that you're interested in them. If there's a cutie that's interested, or that you're interested and has no idea you exist, well, hello, let them know. What have you got to lose? They could just say no, and you go, well, okay, that didn't work. They're not for me. Somebody better is going to come along. So yeah, don't forget to get your flirt on. Absolutely, have fun with it. Just put a big smile on your face. That's all I'm going to say to you. Okay, and the last one I pulled for you is religious factors may be affecting your love life. So these could be your upbringing, your spiritual beliefs. It could be your partners. You don't have to be the same as each other. It's about appreciating those differences. But if someone's totally against what you believe in and your values and that kind of thing, then perhaps they're not the right person for you. Just saying, you want someone that's supportive and loving of you, that respects your differences as well. So just be mindful of that. And I'm going to pull you a crowning energy from the Rumi Oracle deck. And let's see what comes up for you, Cancer. What is it you need to know? And this can be to do with any aspect of your life. It's really about your energy and the message that you need to hear right now. Okay, you pulled this one. So beautiful. From nothing to everything. Gorgeous. And if you've watched my readings before, you'll know the messages can be a little bit long, but they're so beautiful and so worth listening to. So stay with it. Let's pull it up. It's number 16, if that means anything to you. And I guess the only other thing I want to say to you is that if you're tripping yourself up in love and you want to know how to attract this soulmate partnership, I do have a 4-part series on my Vimeo channel called The Top 4 Secrets to Attracting Your Soulmate. It covers all sorts of things in terms of whether weak boundaries are tripping you up in love, knowing what your relationship attachment type is, particularly if you keep choosing the same type of people and it keeps falling over. It's about recognizing that. And the good news is you can change your relationship attachment type when you know what yours is. And there's all sorts of reasons from that, mostly from how we grew up and were influenced and imprinted on by our caregivers. There's also a great section in there on how to boost your self-esteem, your sense of self-confidence and self-worth, so that you can draw that soulmate to you, as well as letting go of the past. So lots of great stuff in there. If you're interested, I'll pop the link up here, and you can head over to my Vimeo channel. There's a trailer there. You can watch that and see if it's something that you'd like to get involved in, but totally up to you. All right, let's have a look at your Rumi card, From Nothing to Everything. And what it says, Cancer, is, oh, my friend, if you are longing to be written on me, then become a blank page, Rumi. Have you been shedding your skins, your layers, your certainties? Gone are fixed identities and definite opinions. Keep casting those shackles aside, even if you fear releasing too much, and then perhaps you shall cease to exist. You shall only cease to exist as you have known yourself previously. Another emanation of you awaits, blazing angel, something more beautiful and true. Yet here you are at this pruning stage like a gardener for the soul. Shall the garden spring back to life, or will the enthusiastic denuding process be rather too much and unintentionally kill off the garden altogether? Fear not, your soul is made of hardy stuff. It can handle a lot of culling and shine brighter. There is a great story to be impressed upon your essence than the one you are currently dreaming up. Though you are brilliant, no doubt about it, my angel of love, there is one who is even more so. The imagination of the great writer is beyond our comprehension. The stories that pour forth from the cosmic poet, in every moment so rich they inspire the creation of art and music. One such story is especially created for you. Yes, you, with the starring role and all of the best supporting cast. You shall gasp in wonder, awe, glee, and delight when you hear it. It is a great romance, a great adventure, with an ending truly spectacular and divine. Would you wish to hear it? Become attentive now. Put your own tales aside, as dramatic as they might seem right now, and prepare to be entranced by a great storyteller, the living poet of love, as you are entranced in the tale of your unfolding divine destiny. I don't know about you, but I'm getting goosebumps. This is so cool. There are moments on the path of love that seem to focus on letting go of identities, of knowledge, of certainty, of opinion, and even attempts at control. We may feel as though we are being stripped back to our core, and even then, perhaps, further still, we may wonder if we can bear it. What shall, if at all, remain intact after these rigours? We may feel challenged every time we attempt to become something great, as though we are blocked by circumstances beyond our control. Again and again, as though the great hand smacks our wrist the moment we try to take hold of something firmly, something, someone, anything that brings us certainty or inner stability. Such are the rigours at an advanced stage on the path, and we meet the challenge when our soul is ready for it. Why must it be thus? This is a sage question indeed. When we are asked to dispense with our story, the interpretations we have given our life experiences over the years, we may not hear the request at first. We may vaguely note it, but not recognise the great divine source asking this of us, and so we do not give an inclination due accord. We may persist in spinning our own tales instead. Oh, our mind may fancy itself to be a great wrangler of the word, impressed upon its own judgments and declarations, yet the light of comparison with the divine tale of our soul, all our fancies shall pass away, revealed is so very frail, like clouds dissipating in the sky. Perhaps we are graced with a realization there is so much more, or perhaps still we don't even get the hint, and move into struggle as we try to enact what we think our story should be. We may hit obstacle after obstacle and create even more terror in our storytelling, that life is such a pain, a struggle, that success may not be for us, that we are forgotten and unheard. Yet we could equally choose to wonder if obstacle after obstacle, closed door after closed door is just a prompt to look for the open window to climb through. And if so, instead of seeking to impose our small story upon the greater truth, we can live the truth of our divine destiny. Then something magical happens. We participate through presence along with the unfolding story of our soul journey. We open up to whatever is asked of us, presented to us, happening through us, as we choose each day to come alive as much as we can. Then, as if by magic, there is something else that occurs. This would be grace, real, rich, dripping with goodness and sustenance grace. This is the sacred blessing that enables us to pay attention to the opening doors rather than the closing ones, the divine assistance that lets us know our life is proceeding according to a greater intelligence and plan. And once we stop thinking quite so much and live day to day, we will be blessed with the realization that our individual life story is so much more extraordinary and perfect than anything we could have summoned, even in our wildest imagination. This oracle comes with guidance for you. You are being asked to let go to receive, to become empty, to be filled. This may mean letting go of attachment to a lover so you can receive genuine love. It may no longer be holding on to a fantasy of your dream job, but of being guided to your most soulful and successful vocation. It may mean letting go of wishes for your body or your health to be other than it is, so you can simply get on with living each day, taking steps into wellness without thinking beyond that, one day at a time. It is the divine paradox when we are asked to surrender a story or fantasy. It is because reality is knocking at our door, and more often than not, with the delivery of what we have been fantasizing about, but in the best way for us. The human experience of this paradox is that you may feel you are giving up hope, that your fantasy is dying. This may be very painful and can bring you much grief, but all that is dying is your attachment and opinion about how it must be. Things need to happen so you can stop dreaming and start living it. This is what is happening for you now. Do not fear any part of your process. Embrace it without expectation, with trust in your heart that the divine is simply guiding you from fantasy into fulfillment. Wow, such a powerful message. And there's a sacred honoring ritual here to finish off your reading, and what it says is, place your hands in prayer and bow your head. Say aloud, I choose to trust in the great genius unfolding in my life. I give thanks for the blessings of grace now flowing into my heart. I have no need to know. I trust in the perfection of my being unfolding with innate intelligence and wisdom. Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, holds me in his protection, and I accept my destiny with a peaceful and trusting heart. Please help me to surrender the stories, attachments, fantasies, and fears that have held me back from living my heart's desires fully. I now choose unconditional trust in the loving genius of life to lead me into my fulfilled destiny now. So be it. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. So beautiful. If you like this reading, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget, if you want a personal reading with me, link is down below. If you want to check out that Soulmate series, link is also below. And if you want to win that reading, head over to my website, subscribe to my blog, and you'll go into the monthly draw. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.